Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another fountain pen review. This time I have for you a beautiful classic Pelikan with a very interesting design from the late 1960s. This is a piston filler, and I present to you the Pelikan M20 Silvexa Black. Well, the black refers to the black plastic of the pen, but the Silvexa refers to the material of the cap of this fountain pen. In fact, we have engraved on the cap Pelikan 20 Silvexa and Germany. This wonderful material is known as Silvexa, or nickel silver, or argentan, or German silver, or alpaca. And it is a copper alloy. It has 60% copper, nickel 20%, and zinc the other 20%. It is a very nice and interesting material, and it has a great contrast with this black body of the pen. On the top of the cap, we have the logo with the two cheeks. It's very interesting. Again, black and silver. And a very nice clip. It is a quite springy clip. The cap is a pressure fit to the body. And it reveals this part. I'm sorry, my friends. I've just cleaned the pen. So let me get rid of those water stains, and it reveals a wonderful 585 nib. You can see a very interesting nib. This was redesigned because the previous models had the hooded nib, and this time is a semi-hooded nib. Most of it is visible. So a very interesting design. At the back we have this interesting feeder, which was quite a trademark of the Pelikans from the 60s and the 70s. And as you can see, it is a piston filler with an ink window. And interesting enough, it has this metallic ring at the end of the grip section. The piston works like this. So this is the piston, and it closes like this. A very large end of the piston, the grip section of the piston. And by the way, my friends, this pen, it is a very slim pen in comparison with another piston filler from the 1980s. A Mont Blanc Meisterstück 146 is very slim. And I don't know if I told you, but this particular piece was produced between 1969 and 1971. I had the opportunity to acquire this on a Facebook auction, and there weren't some such, I believe there were 3 bidders, and mine won, and I got this wonderful pen, wonderful German piston filler. I paid only 65 leis, the equivalent of 13.08 euros or 14.45 US dollars. And it is amazing. I thought that when I paid that low amount, I thought maybe the piston had some issues, but no. In fact, it is a wonderful piece. No visible scratches on the body or on the cap. And a wonderful pen. I highly recommend this pen if you find it in the wild. Of course, there's another version of it. I believe it's called M21 or 21. The version with the cartridge filler. It is a very nice piston filler, and a very good buy for your collection. I also have a Silvexa ballpoint pen from the same period with the same logo at the top of the cap, another early 1970s piece. I will put it right over here. And now, my friends, I will leave its dimensions on the screen, and after that we will do the writing sample. But first of all, let me change the angle of the camera like this. Okay. And now let me put my notepad. Let me put my notepad over here, my friends. For the ink, I will use also a Pelikan product. I will use this Pelikan Koningsblauw Royal Blue ink. And let me put this over here. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it has some little problems, my friends, because I've just cleaned it. And now again, we have the same amount of... maybe it was from the cap. Let me see, my friends. Oh, definitely from the cap. The cap, I'm not so sure. Yes, I will use some cotton sticks to clean it internally. And you can see there's some... I was expecting a lot more of ink to come from it. Like this. And also 2 of them to reach some places it did not reach. Now let me see. And yes, now it is cleaner. Okay, my dear friends, let me place the source of light close. And now I will give it a little shake to the ink bottle. I will open it like this. And I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. So, first of all, I will open the piston and just look at this, my friends. You will see the piston in the ink window right about now. Okay. Now I'm inserting the pen in ink and I'm operating the piston in the other way. Okay, my dear friends, like this. Now I will remove the excess of the ink also with this. And the pen is ready to write. Let me see if it writes for the first time. Pelikan, yes, Pelikan. Wonderful. It poses, my friends, like this. And remember, after you use the ink bottle, just put the cap back on to avoid accidents. What do we have here, my friends? We have a Pelikan M20 Silvexa black. This particular pen was produced in Germany, so made in Germany, and it was produced between 1969 and 1971, so it had only a 3 years running production. But as you can see, a wonderful pen, fitted with a 14 karat 585. And I think maybe it's a gold nib, but plated in this silver material to match the cap made of Silvexa. But definitely the nib is a gold nib. So 14 karat 585 nib. Judging by the way it writes, I believe we have an M for a medium nib. A medium nib. And now let me test if we have some flex to this gold nib. And as you can see, no flex to it. And now let me see if we have some line variance. Here, no pressure, and here I'm starting to apply pressure, and as you can see, no visible line variance. It seems to be a juicy writer, and I will show this to you. Yes, as you can see, and being a juicy writer, it should do also the signatures quite well, and as you can see, it does the signatures very well. Now I'm curious enough to see if it can reverse write. So reverse writing. And I'm quite pleased, no scratch, no loss of ink flow. And if in normal it writes like an M, in this it writes like an extra fine. And it's very interesting. Now, my dear friends, let me tell you about the Fox, and I will write as large as I can. Let me focus on this part. So I don't know, yes, it focuses. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And it writes very nice, my dear friends. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is a very good piston filler from Germany, specific to the 1970s. A redesigned product of the 1960s with this changed nib, and a very elegant piece from Pelikan. Certainly it predates the Souverain series, which was launched at the beginning of the 1980s, but I highly recommend this wonderful pen, my friends. And this was its review. So I want to wish you to have a nice day, my friends, wherever you are. This will be aired at the beginning of 2024, so I wish you all to have a very productive new year, and I will see you again in the next episode. Till then, bye bye, my friends, and God bless you all.